Assalamu alaikum. 6 p.m. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Farzana Khan. First, the headlines. A warm welcome was accorded to Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman when his plane entered into Pakistan airspace. Prime Minister says Pakistan wants to further strengthen bilateral ties with Saudi Arabia and expand these to new sectors. Foreign Minister has expressed the confidence that visit of Saudi Crown Prince will add a new chapter to bilateral relations between the two countries. Pakistan Foreign Secretary has briefed African and SCO members about Pulwama attack. Pakistan has urged India to come out of the denial mode and pursue the path of dialogue. In occupied Kashmir, complete shutdown was observed today against the attacks by Hindu mobs on the Kashmiris in Jammu and India. And now the news in detail. The airplane of Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman has entered into Pakistan's airspace. Upon entry, his airplane was given a warm welcome. F-16 and JF-17 Thunderjets of Pakistan Air Force took the plane of visiting dignitary into protective custody and are now escorting it to its destination. This is the first official visit of the dignitary to Pakistan since his elevation to the position of Crown Prince in April 2017. During his visit, Mohammed bin Salman will meet President Dr. Arif Alvi, Prime Minister Imran Khan, and Chief of Army Staff General Qamar Javed Bajwa. Pakistan and Saudi Arabia will sign a number of agreements and MOUs in diverse sectors. The two countries will also discuss ways and means to develop a robust follow-up mechanism to ensure effective implementation and quick progress on tangible areas of cooperation. The Saudi ministers accompanying the Crown Prince will meet their Pakistani counterparts to discuss bilateral cooperation in their respective fields. Meanwhile, elaborate arrangements have been made in the federal capital to accord a rousing and warm welcome to Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman and his entourage on their arrival in Pakistan. Big portraits of Prince Mohammed bin Salman, King Salman bin Abdulaziz, Prime Minister Imran Khan, and President Arif Alvi have been erected on Constitution Avenue in Islamabad. Banners and posters inscribed with slogans of Pak-Saudi friendship and fraternity have also been put on display along the roads. A formation of JF-17 Thunder jets will escort the jet of the Crown Prince when it will enter the airspace of Pakistan. On arrival, the Saudi Crown Prince will be given a 21-gun salute. Foreign Office spokesperson Dr. Mohammad Faisal in a tweet has said that Pakistan's highest civil award, Nishan-e-Pakistan, will be conferred upon the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed bin Salman, at an investiture ceremony at the Aiwan-e-Sadr in Islamabad tomorrow. Saudi Minister of State for Foreign Affairs Adil bin Ahmed Al Jubair arrived in Islamabad this evening. He was warmly received by Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi. Saudi Ambassador to Pakistan Nawaf bin Said Al Maliki and Pakistan's Ambassador in Saudi Arabia Raja Ali Ejaz were also present among other officers. Prime Minister Imran Khan says visit of Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman to Pakistan is a manifestation of the strength of relationship between Pakistan and Saudi Arabia. In an interview with Saudi television, he said Pakistan and Saudi Arabia enjoy special relations and the latter has always helped Pakistan in every difficult time. The Prime Minister said, "We want to strengthen bilateral ties with Saudi Arabia and want to expand into these areas too, which are still untapped." He said Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and China have given generous support to Pakistan in hour of need. He said Pakistan is ready to play its role in mediating between Saudi Arabia, Yemen, and Iran. Imran Khan said Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman is a reformer and he is taking steps to turn his country into a modern and forward-looking nation. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi has expressed the confidence that the visit of Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman will add a new chapter to bilateral relations between Pakistan and Saudi Arabia. Talking to our correspondent Zahid Hamid at Noor Khan Air Base in Islamabad, he said this visit will help strengthen economic partnership between the two countries. The foreign minister said relations between Pakistan and Saudi Arabia have always been cordial and exemplary. A delegation of investors of Saudi Arabia, led by Chairman Aqua Power International Mohammed A. Abu Nahyan, held a meeting with Finance Minister Asad Umar in Islamabad today. Matters of mutual interest came under discussion during the meeting. This is Radio Pakistan giving you the news. Foreign Secretary Temina Janjua has said baseless Indian allegations and aggressive rhetoric is counterproductive and threat to regional peace. Briefing the African ambassadors regarding Pulwama attack in Islamabad today, she said deliberate anti-Pakistan frenzy is being spurred in India. Temina Janjua also apprised ambassadors from Shanghai Cooperation Organization states on the Pulwama attack. Pakistan has reminded India that bluster, belligerence, and pursuit of expedient standards to suit internal political interests is both delusional and counterproductive. Responding to media queries on absurd claims made by a spokesperson of the Indian Ministry of External Affairs, the Foreign Office spokesperson Dr. Mohammad Faisal said India must come out of the denial mode, end state repression against Kashmiri youth, address widespread alienation in occupied Kashmir, and pursue the path of dialogue. He said Pakistan had rejected Indian allegations because these were made within a short time from the attack and without carrying out any investigations. The spokesperson said these knee-jerk and preconceived accusations are nevertheless consistent with well-rehearsed tactics from Indian playbook after such incidents in the past. In occupied Kashmir, complete shutdown was observed in all districts of Kashmir Valley and Banihal in Jammu region against the attacks by Hindu mobs on the Kashmiris in Jammu and India. Call for the strike was given by several trade bodies and was supported by High Court Bar Association of the occupied territory. All shops and other business establishments were closed and public transport was off the road. The authorities suspended mobile and internet services in the territory. Strict restrictions were imposed to prevent anti-India protests. The situation remained tense in Jammu for the third consecutive day today, as more than 2,000 people were forced to take shelter in a masjid in Bhathindi area, fearing attacks from the Hindu mobs. Kashmiri students staying as tenants in Uttarakhand and Haryana states were asked to vacate the houses. The Bar Association appealed to the international community, including the United Nations, Amnesty International, and Asian Watch, to come to the rescue of the hapless people of Kashmir. Meanwhile, a retired Indian military general who served as commander in occupied Kashmir in 2016 has called for caution following Pulwama blast and Indian government's baseless allegations against Pakistan. Talking to Associated Press, the retired commander, Lieutenant General D.S. Huda, called for all sides to take a step back from the deadly confrontation and take political initiatives. Iranian President Hassan Rouhani has expressed willingness to work with all its neighbors to secure peace in the Middle East in the face of U.S. and Israeli aggression. Rouhani said this in a public speech in the southern Hormuzgan province, broadcast live on state television. He said Iran has never started any aggression in the region and wants to establish brotherly ties with all countries of the region. And now cricket. In the fourth edition of Pakistan Super League against Quetta Gladiators at Dubai, Islamabad United were 132 for 7 in 18.2 overs a short while ago. Earlier, Quetta Gladiators won the toss and elected to field first. Meanwhile, the second match will be played between Peshawar Zalmi and Lahore Qalandars at 9 tonight. And finally, the weather report. Widespread rain and thunderstorm with snowfall over the hills is expected in Malakand, Hazara, Mardan, Rawalpindi and Quetta divisions, Islamabad, Gilgit-Baltistan and Kashmir, and at isolated places in Peshawar, Lahore, Sargodha, Gujranwala, Kohat, Bannu and Job divisions during the next 12 hours. To end the news, the main points once again. Saudi Crown Prince has arrived in Pakistan. A rousing welcome has been accorded to the Saudi Crown Prince. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.